Hello world, welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to discuss on the operators that are allowed on string. So first one is arithmetic operator. So only plus symbol is allowed on string and we call it as concatenation operator when we are dealing with strings. Then in assignment operators only equal to and plus equal to is allowed. Then comparison operator, logical operator, identity operator and membership operator. Bitwise operator are not allowed on string. Now all these operators, whatever you are seeing on screen, I have made a detailed video in my Python level 1 training. So if you want to understand and learn more on these operators, kindly refer to the operator videos that I have published on my Python level 1 playlist on this channel. Now let's see these operators one by one. First one is arithmetic operator. As I told you, we call it as concatenation operator when we are dealing with a string. S1 plus S2. What it does is that it will basically combine both of these string and then it will print the resultant string combining these string, and we call it as concatenation of a string. So when I'm running the program, it is combining or concatenating these two strings. So in arithmetic operators only plus symbol is allowed with a string. Any other symbol like minus, if I'll do S1 minus S2 and if I'll run the program, it will show that it is unsupported operand. Now going to the assignment operator. So only equal to and plus equal to is allowed. So what does it mean is that I am assigning the value of S2 into S1. So S1 equal to S2. Okay, let me print one more statement S1 here. So before assignment, the value of S1 will be Python and then S1 is equal to S2, and after assignment the S1 value will become Java. So it will print Python and Java. It is printing Python and Java. And if I'll do this thing, what will it do? So it will become S1 equal to S1 plus S2. Here it will print Python. Here S1 equal to S1 plus S2. So S1 will become Python Java. So when I'm printing S1, it will print Python Java. So the output will be Python and then Python Java. So this is about assignment operator. Now coming to the comparison operator. So let me take one more example, S3 equal to Java again. So when I'm comparing these two strings, if the value is same, it will print true, otherwise false. So the value of S1 and S2 is not same, so it will print false. But if I'll do S3 equal to S2, so I'm comparing S3 and S2 which are same, so it will print true. And this is case sensitive. That means if I'll make this as uppercase J here, then in that case, if I'll do the comparison, it will print false. This is about double equal to. Now I have S1 greater than S2. What does it do? So consider a dictionary. So you might have seen the words in the dictionary. So these are sorted based on the characters, right? So character A word comes first and then B, C and D and so on. So the words in the dictionary, whichever comes first, holds the lesser value. Then the words that comes later in the dictionary, those words holds the greater value. So let's take simple example, aim. So this is first word aim and S2 zebra. So if I'm comparing S1 greater than S2, aim is coming first in the dictionary, zebra is coming last. So aim holds lesser value than zebra. So when I'll run it, it will basically print false. And if I'll do S1 less than S2, so it will print true. So this is about the comparison operator. Now coming to the logical operators. So before discussing the logical operator, let me reiterate to the logical operator slides that I have discussed in the Python operator video. So anything, any string, list, tuple, set, dictionary is true except the empty ones. So any string, if it is non-empty, will be true, and for empty string it is false. And if we are applying the logical operator, then it basically returns the value by which the final result is decided. So what does it mean? Let me revise that again. So let's say S1 is equal to Python, S2 equal to Java. So if I am doing S1 and S2, S1 is Java, so any value, any string value, if it is there, it will be considered as true. So by this value, can I decide the result, the final result? Because we are using AND operator here. So if both the values are true, then the result is true, otherwise false. So I am still dependent on S2 value. So if S2 value is false, then the result will be false. If S2 value is true, then the result will be true. So using the S1 value, I cannot decide the final result. It is decided by the value of S2. What is the value of S2 here? It is non-empty string, so it will be true. Now as soon as I know the value of S2, I can tell my final result, which will be true. Final result is decided by S2, so the output will be the value by which the result is decided. So when I'll run the program, the output will be Java. Now let's say instead of AND, I am using OR. When I am using OR, the value of S1 is true here because it is non-empty, and I am using OR gate. So whatever will be the value of S2, whether false or true, the result will still be true. So my final result is decided by S1 value itself. So it will print Python. That is the value by which the result is decided. So when I'll run this program, the output will be Python. And if I'll do not of S1, so S1 is Python, which is true. Not of true will be false. So if I'll run it, it will be false. So this is about using the logical operators on string. Now coming to the identity operators. So for identity operators, I have already told you that numeric, tuple, string, boolean, none refers to same object if two variables have same value. That means if these values are same, and if I am doing S1 is S2, it will return me true if the values are same. So again, these are case sensitive. So if I'll run this, it will print false. So this is about the usage of identity operators on string. Then membership operators. So membership operator tells that it returns true if sequence with the specified values present in the object, otherwise not. What it means is that, let's say if I'll try to print YT in S1. So it will check whether the sequence YT is present in the string S1. See, it is present here. So as it is present, it will print the true value when I'll run this. And let's say if I'll do YH. So YH sequence is not present. So once I'll run this program, it will print false. And bitwise operator, it's basically not allowed in Python. So this was the video on operators on a string. And if you want to learn these operators in more detail, so you can refer to the Python operators video in the Python level 1 playlist on this channel.